fellow masters and your guest. Right now I'm going to be talking about a story, or probably two stories. I guess you can say because of lack of not knowing what to say or what to share, I just, started looking up some few old, childhood books, and ended up with one of my old childhood fables. I guess that's how you pronounce them, fables. And yeah, I got two interesting ones. Now it's not going to be about, the lion and the mice, the ones that we all know. So I started skirming through some pages, and I found two that I've pretty much never really heard about, ever. At least from what I know, and from what I'm conscious about. And I hope you guys like it. One of them is called The Lumberjack and Hermes. So once upon a time in a long, long place, very far place, there were lumberjacks lumbering wood from distant woodlands. And one lumberjack in particular was tired, so he went, to the river across that was, around the area. And on his attempt to drink water, he accidentally dropped his axe in the river. Knowing that, without, his axe, he wouldn't be able to, get money, get food, pay, his bills and whatnot. So he began crying, just sit down right next to the river, not knowing what to do. Hermes, the god of, because the messenger god, from the ancient Greeks, felt sympathy for the lumberjack guy. And so he came up to him with a golden axe in his hand and told him, "Is this your axe? I've saw the situation and I felt, sorry for your occasion, so I thought I should, go and help you and retrieve you this axe." The lumberjack man saw the axe and realized that it was not his axe. So for being honest, he told him, "No, I'm sorry, but that is not my axe." So Hermes went back down to the river and came back up with another axe. But this time it was silver. And he told him, "Is this your axe?" Yet again, the lumberjack told him, "No, that's still not my axe." So Hermes went back down the river one more time, and this time retrieving a copper axe. He told him once more, "Is this your axe?" Happily, knowing that it was his axe, he jumped up and down, "Thank you so much." After Hermes, passed the axe to him, and he came back to the other lumberjack, his fellow lumberjack workers. And he told them about this awesome story of how he retrieved his axe that fell from the river with, of course, the additional silver and golden axe because Hermes, gave him as a gift for being honest to him. So he ends up with three axes. One of the lumberjack man, fellow workers, got greedy, and he decided to attempt the same situation, so at least he can keep more than one axe, or at least trade his old axe to a new golden axe. So he went to the river, threw his axe on the river on purpose, and began crying right next to the river. Hermes came up and told him what is wrong. He told him the same situation. "I dropped my axe. I need another axe. Is there any way you can help me?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, of course." He came down to the river, got the axe, and told him, "Is this your axe?" holding a golden axe. And, the guy with the grin, with a happy smile, said, "Yes, that is my axe. Thank you very much for retrieving it." Hermes, knowing that he was a liar, he got mad, and he went back down to the river. And he never came back up again. And so the lumberjack man ended up with nothing. Keep in mind, it's a fellow worker, not the first guy. End up with not even his first axe, and with it out a silver and a golden axe. So, can anybody tell me, or have a guess of what the message of the story is about?
I would say that the message of the story is that if you are honest, you will gain, and if you are dishonest, you're going to lose even what you have.
Yes, of course. That's pretty much the whole, meaning of the story. When you're honest, there's a higher possibility and a higher chance of having a gift for your honesty than being greedy and a liar, because sometimes you might end up with nothing at all. And let's just say the liar actually ends up with the same gift as the one of the honest man. Still, keep in mind that if you actually do a hard work, if you actually strive for doing, by heart that you actually work and strive for what you wanted, you'll have more fruit. You actually enjoy that gift that you had instead of from the liar who just, did like some cheat or something and just, you wouldn't be satisfied of what you got. even if you lie. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And the second story would be the farmer and the chicken, you know, golden egg chicken. So again, a long time ago, there was this farmer who owned a chicken who gave out golden eggs. And he gave out golden eggs every single day. The farmer, he was being very wealthy, obviously, because, I mean, selling golden eggs, I mean, he started, you know, getting a hefty sum. And during the times, he started getting very greedy. And he said, what if I cut the chicken open and I get like a bunch of thousands of rubies that, you know, are a lot more richer and a lot more worth than just a golden egg every single week. So one day he decided to kill the chicken and open, you know, him up. It ended up, it was just like any regular old chicken. Just a chicken, you know, with lungs, heart, you know, stomach and whatnot. So to end the story, he ended up having no other golden egg for the rest of his life and without his chicken. And, you know, obviously you run out of money and you'll end up, you know, with the same, just selling eggs for the rest of your life. Can anybody tell me what would be the meaning of this story?
Don't be greedy.
Don't be
Be
greedy.
happy with what you got.
Yes, yes, don't be greedy, yes. Because greedy, bro, it's just one of those sins, you know? The more you want, you'll end up doing more stupid stuff. And sometimes just being happy and just being more aware that if there's a different path where you can take to actually, you know, boost up your whatever you want to achieve, then obviously go for it. But if you just want it now, I mean, you might end up just regretting it at the end and being left with nothing. So, that is my speech, and thank you for listening.